If your shoulder is causing you problems, you can't move it properly, it hurts, then you are watching the right video. I am Liebscher Bracht. We are doing a 20-minute routine. If you do it over and over again, it will get better. There is no other way. And we'll start right away. Please go to the floor or a mat and lie on your stomach. Raise your right arm to shoulder height and then go 45 degrees upwards. Step out with the left foot, bring the right foot close to the left foot, and slowly and carefully turn to the left. Extend your left knee out and feel the stretch in the right shoulder. Make sure the angle is correct, because that's where the stretching is strongest and it brings you the greatest relief. If you are someone who cannot raise the arm to an angle of over 45 degrees, then only go as high as you can and work your way up from there, gradually increasing the height each time you do the exercise. Now go further into the stretch by pressing yourself more into the rotation with your left arm to the left, and the left knee may also help. Make sure to keep going further into the stretch and try to keep your right shoulder on the ground. Breathe in deeply, inhale deeply, and increase a little more on the exhale. As the tissue gives way, increase the stretch gradually. But stay within the range where you still feel good, where you can still bear it well. Now press with your right arm against the floor, but do not move. You just press against it so that exactly where it stretches, it tightens. Relax, and then you will notice that you can go a little further into the stretch. And again, you tense against the floor, relax and go a little further in. And again, you tense against it, relax and go a little further in. Slowly release and straighten your arm a little, loosen everything up. Now we do the same on the other side. You place the left arm at shoulder height, raise it 45 degrees exactly in the middle. Step 30 centimeters to the right with your right foot. Bring your left leg next to the right one. Place your right arm up and stretch to the right. You practically push yourself further with your right arm, with your right knee into rotation, into trunk rotation. As far as you feel the stretching in the left shoulder, it can extend all the way to the elbow or even to the fingertips. Now breathe further in, deep inhalation, increase on exhalation. Check if your left shoulder is really on the ground. If you can't keep it on the ground, then try to bring the shoulder further down with each repetition of this routine. Consciously use your breathing and try to increase the intensity with each exhale. Start pushing your left arm into the ground stronger and stronger. Relax, feel how it gives way, and continue into the stretch. Press against the floor, release gently, and continue into the stretch. Press against the floor, release gently, and continue into the stretch. Slowly release. Move the shoulders a little bit freely, once forward, once backward. Now we lie on the right side, the arm exactly at shoulder height, and support ourselves on the left side and go further and try to roll with the chest on the right upper arm as far as possible. The left hand supports securely, and now you feel it pulling at the back of the shoulder joint all the way into the joint. Maybe a little bit along the back, increase the intensity to the point that you can just bear it well, always looking for that limit. And consciously use your breath. You can also reach over the top. Try what feels better for you. Both are possible. And the left shoulder wants to move further down towards the right elbow. You can actually rest your head. You don't need to hold it, so you can fully concentrate on the stretching. And now you press with your right elbow against the mat. Press a little harder against the mat. Relax and go a little deeper into the stretch. And again, you press against the mat, against the floor, relax and go a little deeper. And for a third time, you press against the ground, you press harder against the ground, relax and let yourself sink in again, slowly releasing. Always move slowly after stretching and lay on the left side, stretch out the left arm at shoulder height and slowly roll towards the left arm here as well. Control it nicely with the right hand and fully concentrate on feeling that limit so that the stretch is still just comfortably bearable. Then you are in the most efficient range. Breathe and use the exhalation. Always use the exhalation nicely to go further into the stretch. Try to consciously feel your way into the bottleneck and relax there so that you can always move a little further towards the left arm. And now press with your left elbow against the ground. Nothing on the body moves. You just press and build up more and more strength without any movement taking place. Relax and lay down further. And again, press against the ground, press even harder, release and continue to lay on it. Press again, press more, release gently, apply more pressure and slowly roll out again. After stretching, let the whole thing fade away very gently. I have something very special for you. Regarding shoulder pain, we will send you our free pain management guide by email. In it, you will find our 3 self-help techniques with which you can solve your problem. Click on the link below this video and move the shoulders a little bit again. And now sit down on the mat, take your arms back, stretch them out, and go into the stretch. You can also do it without any aids, but it will be easier for you if you take a belt or the stretching strap, because then you can't slip off and slide to the side. And no matter how you do it now, move your buttocks forward so that you get more and more into the stretch and enjoy this position. This is also a very important exercise for the shoulders. Just make sure to keep your chest area as open as possible and do not roll your shoulders forward. Press yourself with the sternum as far forward and upward as possible. And when you notice that it slowly gives way, then move with your fingertips a little further along the mat on the floor and increase the stretch. Pay attention to your breathing, take a deep breath and then exhale slowly and continue to stretch further during exhalation. Always continue running further back with your fingertips. The elbows are completely extended and now we press against the ground with the hands. It's difficult, I know, stay just within the tolerable range, but push down and relax and go a little further into the stretch. And press against the floor again, relax and continue into the stretch. And again, press against it, release and continue. And then slowly release in the opposite direction, moving carefully. And just move a little freely. And now get down to the 4-point position. Move your hands forward, thumbs to thumbs, and go into this stretch. And make sure not to bend the elbow at all. And if you have the strap or a belt, then you can make it much easier, because when you put it exactly on the elbows and now go outwards with your hands, then the elbows are maximally stretched. This helps you to be able to make the exercise more efficient. And then you come with the sternum towards the knee. Your sternum wants to go towards the knee more and more. The hands reach outwards, which stretches the elbows. If you do it without a loop, without a belt, then you have to pay total attention to it. It is hardly possible not to bend a little, and the bending directly reduces stretching. Always go further down. Pull the sternum towards the knees. Inhale, hold, and in the exhale, move a little more with the sternum towards the knees. And breathe in, breathe out, and a little bit further. And now we press as hard as possible against the ground with our hands. The elbows remain extended. Press firmly, press even harder. Then loosen. Try to lift your hands from the floor. Of course, you can't do it, but you will get a better stretch. And press against the floor again. Press firmly against it. Relax. Try to lift off, go deeper into the stretch. And slowly come out. Move beautifully. By the way, there is information about the loop up there. And now we go back into the prone position. Bring the arm forward and bend it. So you can do it if you don't have a book or a medi roll. By the way, if you want the medi roll or our complete fascia massage set, you can get the information up there. Put your elbow on the elevation, whether it's the roll or books, and try to hang down with the armpit. And reach with the left hand to the lower end of the right forearm. Put your head on your left hand and press your head against the lower end of your right forearm. And then you keep going further into the stretch. Breathe deeply in and out. And gradually go deeper into the stretch. Always stay at the limit. Always try to push yourself to the limit where you notice that it is just bearable. Shortly before it becomes unbearable. You must always remain within the limit because there you have the best results, the highest impact in the shortest time. And just let yourself sink further and further into it now. The head helps by practically resting on the left hand. And now you want to stretch your arm. Your right arm wants to stretch, you hold it tight. Relax and continue into the stretch. And press again, release, continue to stretch further. And press again, release gently, further into the stretch. And we change sides. If you don't put anything underneath, you do the exercise like this. But it's better to put something underneath. Then you have more space between armpit and floor. Go with the left hand towards the left shoulder. And you start to stretch yourself. Breathe nice and calmly. And remember, always go further into the stretch while exhaling. That pulls in the left shoulder joint. Down the left upper arm. Maybe a little bit into the back. At the scapula behind. And let it always be just bearable. If you do too much and notice that you have to counteract because you can't endure it well, then go back out immediately. It's okay. This is sometimes a way to get to know your limit better. And now you tense the left arm as if it wanted to stretch. The left hand wants to go up. It is relaxed. Go further into the stretch. And again, left hand wants to go up. Keep loose. Continue stretching. And again, left hand wants to go up. Push up, applying force. And keep loose. And further. And slowly out again. If you have pain, then do this routine every day for the first 4 weeks. You will notice a big change. And to motivate you, click there. There you will find an informational video for shoulder pain. Why and how it begins. How exactly this is connected. And that motivates you even more to do the exercises. Watch the video every day. And let's do the exercises together. Goodbye.